my lovely Cancerians. This is Debs and this is your reading, of course, for April 2025. Cancer, thank you so much for being here, guys. It's wonderful to be with you. Now, in meditation, I simply heard one song. It's a very old song. I haven't heard it for many, many years. I think it was by a boy band called Boys to Men. I think that's what they were called. And I just heard one line of the song. We've come to the end of the road, but I can't let go. You belong to me, I belong to you. And that was it. And I said in my head, Archangel Michael, is that what we're looking at? Are we looking at a love story for Cancer? And he simply said, yes. Yes. So Cancer, this may not be for you if you're wanting a career reading, if you were hoping to know about a family situation, if this is you wondering if you're going to win the lottery, this may not be your reading. I think this is going to be a love reading, okay? All right. I'm seeing two people standing opposite each other. It almost looks as if they meet unexpectedly on the street and they're just walking towards each other and they're both thinking, do we stop and say hello? And they do. But neither of them know what to say. But neither of them want to leave. It's as if, can we just stand here for a few minutes? I don't want you to head on and carry on with your day. I can be late for something. Maybe we should just talk. But they don't know what to say. Okay, Cancer, wow. Now, this could be symbolic, guys. You could have been dating somebody who lives in another country. I don't know. But there is going to be an aha moment that even though neither of you may have spoken for quite a long time, seen each other for quite a long time, you're still on each other's minds. Neither of you have been able to let go of this. Yeah. Here we go. Archangel Michael, what do we have, please, for my lovely Cancerians? This is their reading for April 2025. Guys, if you want a private reading, my website's down below. All the decks I use are listed and the link is there to join the channel. So what do we have for my lovely Cancerians? Male or female? What do we have for Cancer, please? I'm hearing it just doesn't feel right without you. Okay, oh my goodness. Cancer, is somebody lovesick? Somebody's lovesick. Okay, I'm feeling that energy. Two of Wands, yeah. Neither of you have been able to move on. Both of you still standing at crossroads, thinking about the other. Do I reach out? Do I say something? Is it really over? You know? Wow, guys. The Tower. So there was a Tower moment. It could be the realization that this simply wasn't working. It might be one person took a risk and flirted with someone else or had a one-night stand and the other person said, okay, that's it. This was painful. Why do I feel, guys, that this hasn't happened recently? This happened a while ago, but you're still kind of sitting in the rubble of the Tower, unable to believe it's really over. Aries energy, Scorpio energy for some. In the past, the Ten of Cups, you guys were incredibly happy. Now, I have to say, you could even have married this person, and at this point of time, you may be in separation, or for sorry, I was channeling, and for some of you, you may actually have got divorced. There might be children in the mix, or this could have been, you know, mom and dad with two kids. You may have just been living together for a while. You guys were very, very happy in the past. After that time, Cancer, the Five of Pentacles, okay. There might have been financial issues which caused a strain on this partnership. Or one of you felt left out in the cold and there might have been an argument. As in, I don't know if you love me anymore. Okay, I'm hearing a really old Barbara Streisand song. Gosh. You don't bring me flowers. You don't bring me flowers. Was it Neil Young? Blimey, it goes back to my mom's generation. Neil Young. You don't bring me flowers. You don't sing me love songs. You don't bring me flowers anymore. Okay. Oh, goodness, Cancer. This might be an emotional reading for one or two of you. In your thoughts now, the Death card, Scorpio. I feel that you're both wondering whether or not this can be transformed. Can you bring this back to life? Can you spark this up again? You're both wondering, Cancer. You're both wondering. In the immediate future, the King of Swords. Now, you could be sat firmly in your masculine. You could simply be a guy. Or Cancer, what you're thinking about is, I wonder if I gave this person a chance again, whether or not they'd be sitting in a cold, strategic energy, because they may have been before. For some of you, you may simply have been in a relationship with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Maybe this is someone who struggled opening up emotionally to you. In your fears, Cancer, the Five of Wands. You don't want to fight off the competition for this person, or you don't want there to be a continual cycle of arguments. This is drama. This is someone bringing up the past over and over and over again to the point where you want to scream, right? For God's sake, it was in the past. For God's sake, I've apologized. Or that was then, this is now. Someone couldn't let go of the past. They just couldn't let it go. In this person's energy, the Queen of Swords. Wow, guys, really. The King and Queen of Swords next to each other. My goodness. Cancer, this is an interesting energy because what is coming through most strongly for me is the love between the two of you, the fact that neither of you have forgotten the other, the fact that both of you, if the truth were known, would want this back again. But you're going to need to lower your swords, both of you, if this is going to work. In the nicest sense, there might have been a little bit of ego at play. A little bit of tit for tat, right? You did this, so I did that. This can only work, Cancer, if both of you shift into your heart spaces again. Because this is very cold, logical energy. Both of you are sat in that energy. But you're a true pair. Maybe this was the problem to begin with. Maybe everything just got, I'm hearing, too streamlined, too practical. You didn't bring love into the situation. It was too clinical. Maybe this is about stability. Maybe you guys have just been together for a long time. Maybe the odd argument turned into a full-blown row every few weeks. Maybe you found that the two of you would prefer to spend time apart more and more often. But I think this is a very straight, cards on the table conversation. Do we work on this or not? In your hopes, Cancer, the Two of Pentacles. I think, Cancer, you want a little bit more time. I think, Cancer, you're still deliberating. I think it's your person who is wanting you back. In the outcome, guys, the Page of Wands. This is good news. This is lightening the atmosphere. This is you two flirting again. There could be a discussion about a child here. But guys, I think this is reconciliation. I do. Now, clarification for you. The Wheel of Destiny. You feel that you two met for a reason. Page of Cups. Okay, Cancer. We've got a masculine there in the Page of Cups energy. We've got a masculine here. Cancer, you may be sounding masculine energy, wanting to apologize to a Queen of Swords. Or Cancer, you may be simply sat in a more of a masculine energy as a female, and your guy potentially sees you as the Queen of Swords, right? No nonsense. Doesn't really matter. Gender neutral. Whoever your person is, 6 of Wands, they may be apologizing to you for sitting in ego. They could be a Leo. Queen of Wands. They may be apologizing to you, Cancer, for bringing in a third party in the mix. So what I think we have here is the two of you meeting unexpectedly, or it could be if you've got kids, you have to have a conversation about your kids, so you come back together again to talk. Up until now, it may have been simply online, emailing, texting. You two are actually meeting face to face. If there was any sense of strategy from your person, you may be shocked to realize they look defeated. They may look very, very tired, as if they haven't slept. They may be sitting in a very quiet energy, as if they just don't want to fight. It might throw you sideways, Cancer, because previously this person may have been about control, wanting things to go their way, a little bit strategic, okay? You're going to be faced with a very different person. It may be because they've been away from you for a period of time, and it may have hit them like a ton of bricks, Cancer, that this really is done. And I think this person has been wondering whether or not this can be patched up. As far as you're concerned, Cancer, I think you may have sat in a very soft energy in the past, Queen of Cups energy in the past. You're now shifting into your Queen of Swords. So the tables may have turned a little bit here. If your King of Swords, Cancer, was sitting in strategy before, he's now humbled himself. He's coming forward to you in a very soft energy. If you were sat in a little bit of a naive energy in the past, just letting everything go over your head, then you're coming in very strong, full force, okay, to talk. As in, I am not a pushover. But this is interesting because both of you have balanced your masculine and feminine within you. And I feel that you're both sitting in the energy of, let's try and sort this out. Let's bash it out, even if we have a massive row. Even if there are tears, let's get everything out on the table, pick it apart, and see what's left. Can we rebuild from the rubble of the tower? Can we do it? Yeah. All right. Underneath the deck. Ace of Cups. Wow. Cancer, there's still a lot of love between the two of you. I'm laughing because I don't think you guys would ever admit it. I still love you, right? Because maybe both of you felt hurt somehow. 6 of Pentacles. This might have been an unequal give and take situation. Somebody may have lorded it over the other person, or somebody may have been codependent. You know, it might have been really difficult. I think there's a chance that this can be worked out, Cancer, because despite the energy you're sitting in, which is pretty harsh, it's very blunt, it's very sharp, I feel both of you want this back. I do. And I also feel that once you guys start talking, the conversation's going to flow again, and you may find yourself feeling very emotional. All right, my beautiful Cancerians, so we have you two at crossroads after a tower moment. I think this is you, Cancer, but I feel you're both feeling that energy. What are you thinking about? Yeah, you're thinking about heartbreak, 3 of Swords. Okay, all right. What was the heartbreak all about for my lovely Cancerians? The 9 of Swords. The heartbreak related to sleepless nights about something that stressed you out. You were either in your head imagining a third-party situation, or there was something your partner did that might have destroyed your faith in him, or you might have felt was too risky. He might have taken a risk somehow. The Chariot. That's your energy, Cancer. Something happened and either you just left, okay, because you couldn't deal with being in this person's vicinity. Something happened, something was said here. Or something might have happened at a distance and it might have related to a third party. Ace of Wands. Wow, look at that. Look at that. So, somebody left, had a one-night stand on a trip, could have been a work trip, could have been at a distance so they could hide it. I think the tower came crashing down and you're now both sat there sort of in your separate corners, breathing, recovering for a little bit, letting the dust settle a little bit before coming back together again to talk. So in the past, Cancer, you were very happy with the 10 of Cups. You guys were very happy. Now, whether or not you were just seriously dating, living together with kids, married, you were very happy in the past. 8 of Swords. But you may have wondered, Cancer, whether or not your person was hiding something. It almost felt too good. This feels too easy, this relationship. I don't know why you were just overthinking and overanalyzing this. You were up in your head about something, Cancer, in the past. And you began to be a little bit defensive with your person. You began to put up boundaries. Do we have any more information about the past? The Strength card. Okay. And you held back from your partner physically, Cancer. I feel there was a sense of mistrust somehow. There might have been a sense of, this feels too good, this relationship feels too easy, what's going on? Because Cancer, you're incredibly intuitive. It might be you thought, this isn't a normal relationship, because most of my friends argue with their partner. This seems too smooth. What's going on underneath the surface, right? What's going on underneath the surface? You didn't trust that everything was good. After that time, Cancer, I feel you two slowly drifted apart. It might be your partner felt you pulling back, and so they pulled back. There might also have been issues to do with money. There might have been financial problems here. 3 of Cups. And I think someone ran into the arms of a third party. There was an affair. There was an affair. And we have a Hierophant. Okay. So your partner may have had an affair, Cancer. Your partner may have been a Taurian, or you guys may simply be married. Someone messed around in this relationship, Cancer. 7 of Swords. They may have tried to hide it. I think your person felt guilty, but they may not have said anything at all. But I feel that was the beginning of the end for both of you. You felt this was too good to be true, so you got all up in your head. You pulled away in terms of being intimate with your person, and you put up strong boundaries. You sort of felt intuitively things weren't right. It might be because you did that, Cancer, your person felt left out in the cold. On top of that, there were financial issues, and I think your person cheated, and the Tower fell. What you're thinking about is the Death card. Now, there could have been a third party here who was a Scorpio, or your person, Cancer, could be a Scorpio. What are you thinking about, Cancer? What are you thinking about? The Page of Swords. You're thinking about a difficult message of truth. So you're thinking about the day that there was a massive argument and you two said, okay, let's call it quits. Or one of you may have stormed out and said, okay, that's it, this is done. This was very difficult. This was very difficult. The World. Okay. And the Nine of Wands, yeah. It might be, Cancer, that your person may have had a fling with somebody in another area. They tried to hide it by taking this affair away from the family home. Nine of Wands, but the guilt ate this person up. The guilt ate this person up. They may have been seduced by somebody, but of course it takes two to tango, you know. So you found out something, Cancer, possibly about someone else at a distance. Now, in the immediate future, what we have here is both of you sat in swords energy. You're looking very serious. Your swords are raised. You're both sitting in defiance, as in, I was right, you were wrong. You're ready to speak your piece, Cancer. Your person looks as if they've turned to stone. This is going to be tough. Archangel Michael, when do we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords coming through for Cancer? Thank you, Michael. 18th of April. Soon. Okay. All right, 2-3 weeks. Let's have a look at your person's energy. They know they sat in ego with a Queen of Wands. Okay. Let's have a look at this person's energy. Two of Swords. Ooh, okay. I'm getting here, Cancer, that this is someone who doesn't really want to tell you the truth. This is someone who may be wanting to withhold information from you. I don't want to tell you what's really going on or what really went on in the past. It's going to be quite difficult to get through to this person. Wow. So guys, you've got the Knight of Wands and the Devil. Okay. So this is someone, Cancer, who very clearly had a fling. They may have been obsessed with someone. They may have been obsessed with a younger fire sign, or they may have been obsessed with a Capricorn, or they could be a Capricorn. This is someone who wanted attention, adulation, passion. And for some reason, Cancer, they didn't feel that the relationship you guys were in gave that to them. And so they stepped out. Very simple. So I think, Cancer, when you start talking to this person, initially they're not going to want to talk about it, not want to admit that they cheated, even though you both know that they did. I feel it's all going to come out. Well, if you'd been a little bit more loving, a little bit more passionate, then I wouldn't have had to get some elsewhere. I am getting a sense that that might be something they say. What else are they going to say? No excuses, Cancer, but I'm hearing that. Three of Pentacles. Very swiftly after they come out with the truth, which I think you might know already, Cancer, that they cheated on you, they are going to admit that they thought they might have wanted to take this connection further with a third party. Why did they do what they did? The Hermit, Virgo energy. Because Cancer, maybe they felt isolated from you. Maybe they felt there was no affection or passion or love between the two of you anymore. Maybe you had a very busy life and you didn't spend a lot of time with them. They felt isolated, they felt alone. Now, guys, that is their point of view. Your point of view may be totally different. What else are they going to say? What else are they going to admit to? The Seven of Cups. That they might have felt very confused about the relationship in general. Do we still love each other? Is this working, right? And on top of that, Cancer, this could be someone very attractive who may have received quite a lot of attention, as in they had options laid out in front of them. They knew it will be easy to find a Queen of Wands. So Cancer, you, I feel, are thinking about the Queen of Swords, who is this person. They're thinking about you, Queen of Swords, okay? So, what are you going to say to your person? All right. Interesting. Cancer, you may sit on what this person says to you for a few moments. What is going to surprise you is what you come out with. You're going to lower your defenses. You're going to soften. And I think all you're going to say, Cancer, is, okay, do you want to try and make this work with the Six of Swords? Can we mend this? Now that surprised even me, Cancer. But that's what we have. What else are you going to say to them? Four of Swords. Cancer, I feel you're tired of being defensive. You're tired of standing your ground. You're tired of trying to sit in self-respect, right? You're tired. It's as if, for God's sake, maybe we should try again. Maybe we should iron out the issues, get everything out on the table, pick it apart. Can we rebuild the tower? You're tired, Cancer, tired of fighting, tired of this person and you being so distant with each other. It's as if you're ready to sort of wave a flag here and say to this person, okay, I surrender. I surrender. Let's not fight anymore. Let's not talk about the past anymore. I get that from you. It may surprise you. You may have thought to yourself, okay, when we have a conversation, I'm going to say this, I'm going to say that. No, because I think, Cancer, your person's coming through in a very matter-of-fact energy. This is why I did what I did. I am really sorry, but options were there. We weren't getting on. I felt very disconnected from you. And you're sitting there listening to this thinking, well, okay, maybe they were right. What else are you talking about, Cancer, here? Eight of Pentacles. You may be talking finances. There might be an issue with your person working away from home. And if that's the case, what you're saying to your person is, this can't work. If you continue to work away from home to that extent, I miss you. We need to spend time together, right? It might be, Cancer, there being financial issues in the partnership, and that might have put a massive strain on this relationship, and you're talking about money. Oh, Cancer. Okay. Yeah, I mean, what we've got here, guys, is Ten of Wands. I mean, this is you looking at the tower sort of about to explode, and then it's exploded here, right? What you're going to say to your person is, you knew this was going to happen. Both of you were sat in the Ten of Wands. You both knew that you guys were standing on rocky ground. It was almost inevitable that you guys were going to part. But then we have the Knight of Cups. I mean, Cancer, this is you saying to your person very openly, in a very vulnerable manner, do you still love me? Because I still love you. I'm hearing that song again. We've come to the end of the road, but we just can't let go. But Cancer, I don't know whether or not you feel you have come to the end of the road. I think what you're looking at is rebuilding with stronger foundations. So what is the energy between Cancer and their person, Michael? Yeah, Ace of Swords. You're both speaking the truth. The truth is, if this is going to work, we've got to be open and honest with each other. And we have to say to each other, we should never discuss the past again. And that's going to be a tough one, because when you guys have a bit of an argument in the future, because it's bound to happen, what you are talking to each other about is, even if we get into a fight, we can't let this be turned into a slanging match where we're bringing up the past all over again. We have to let the past go. We have to make a pact that we won't bring up what happened before. And then there's a chance. So guys, what you're fearing is the Five of Wands. You are fearing that there are going to be arguments again in the future. What you're hoping for, Cancer, is to have a little bit of time with the Two of Pentacles. You want to take this really slowly. But the outcome, guys, is really beautiful because we have the Page of Wands. Now, I think, Cancer, this is good news, or your person could start to flirt with you again. I don't know, maybe you guys just got way too serious in this connection. It was all about work and money and stresses and strains of everyday life, and you guys forgot to have fun. You guys forgot to smile. You guys forgot to go on date nights, right? It became too heavy. It became too heavy. I think this is your person, Cancer, lightening things up with you. I do. I do. Four of Pentacles. Oh, this is someone who doesn't want to let you go. They're saying to you, Cancer, I don't want to lose you. I don't want to lose you. Let's have some fun. Let's put some dates in the diary. Rather than going out on a Friday to do a food shop and then me cutting the grass on a Saturday morning, doing home chores, that sort of stuff, let's go out, or let's have the odd weekend away. You're talking about this. You're talking about this. King of Pentacles. Yeah. Cancer, this is your person. They may say to you, I know I've been all about the money, all about the stability, all about my work. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I should be a little bit more open and affectionate with you. What are you saying to him, Cancer? Ten of Pentacles. Oh, guys, what I'm actually hearing is, well, if it wasn't for you putting in all the hard work, managing our money, we wouldn't be sat in the Ten of Pentacles. So what you're saying to him, Cancer, is, okay, you know, you're apologizing for working so hard, for concentrating just on money, but if it wasn't for you balancing the books and making sure we don't live beyond our means, then we wouldn't be so stable now, right? So it's as if you're both beginning to relent. It's really interesting. Michael's showing me somebody holding an ice cube in their hands and it's just melting. It's just melting. You're both softening. So what else are you going to be talking about? Judgment. Okay. There might be a very straight conversation about a Sagittarian. Could be a Queen of Wands. Or this is you, both of you, you two facing Judgment Day for your part in the dissolving of this relationship. The Ace of Pentacles. Wow. You two may decide to shift direction in your life. Clean slate, brand new start. You could be thinking of redecorating the house and then putting it on the market. Okay. I don't want to sit here having memories of us arguing in this house anymore. Let's move. You could be moving. It could be because what you're realizing is you're sitting on a house worth a bit of money. And with the Ace of Pentacles, then this is potentially you deciding, well, if we sell the house, we can release some equity, we can enjoy our lives a little bit more, or we can invest the money. Or Cancer, if you two had separated and you were married and you were heading for divorce, then this is you two deciding, well, rather than spending thousands on a divorce lawyer, let's see if this is going to work. Let's move to another area or move somewhere smaller, release some money and see if we can get this back on track. This is a new adventure for you guys. If you two have been dating very seriously, you could be talking about moving in together, making a decision to get really serious. What else are you going to be discussing here, guys? Page of Pentacles. You may be talking about a younger earth sign, or you could be talking about children, maybe even money for children. This could be you wanting to start a family, or you two could already have kids. Okay, well, let's make sure if we move that we tuck a bit of money away for our kids. What else are you talking about? Seven of Pentacles. You both may have made some mistakes financially in the past. Maybe this is you looking back thinking, gosh, you know, if we'd invested this money, we would have been sitting on a lot more by now rather than spend it. Cancer, this is lovely, guys. This is lovely. The Sun. I think to kickstart this reunion, you may be deciding to head off on a holiday. I mean, even if it's a B&B, a couple of hours drive away, you may decide you need to get close again. You need to spend some time talking and, you know, just feeling that love developing again between the two of you. You may. But what is really apparent here, Cancer, is you're both enlightened that you still love each other. You belong together. And if you can get over these issues, Cancer, this, I feel, is going to be rebuilt stronger. And I think, Cancer, if you can get over these issues, if you can clear away the past, this could work. You guys could shift into a really happy future here because you're both ready to put in the work, you know? Ultimately, Cancer, neither of you can let each other go. Really gorgeous. So guys, I'm leaving it there. I hope this has helped you. Please leave me a comment. Let me know if this is your story. Take care of you guys, and I'll be back before you know it with your next set of readings. See you soon, Cancer. Bye now.